Welcome to the Educated Homeowner video series. This is Stephanie, your master trainer with Complete Mortgage Processing, here with another educational and empowering message for homeowners. Today we'll talk about foreclosure. I know that foreclosure is on the mind of many Americans. So many of us know a friend, relative, or coworker who's been touched by it. Some of you may have experienced it personally or be in the midst of it right now. Whatever the connection is for you, if you hear something of value, please pass it along. Here are the 10 things you'll want to know about foreclosure. What is foreclosure? The path to empowerment begins with clarity about what's happening. Being able to make educated decisions about your situation may mean getting familiar with an entirely new language. You'll want to start with knowing exactly what foreclosure is. The dictionary describes foreclosure as the legal process a lender or lien holder must adhere to in order to officially terminate a borrower's property rights. Question 2 that you'll want to know about foreclosure. What are the foreclosure rules in my state? If you're scouring the net and soaking up foreclosure solutions from blogs, forums, or other social media sites, you might just be doing yourself a disservice. Knowing what's happening in your state with your lender has to be your primary concern. A single misinterpretation of the foreclosure law where you live could render you helpless. Every state has their own laws that determine what happens and when it happens. Some states require the approval of the court or may even have a post-sale redemption period during which you can get your home back. Other states tend to be lender-friendly and make it quick and simple for the lender to repossess your property. Check and see if your state follows a judicial or non-judicial foreclosure process. Once you know the rules, it's much easier to exercise your options with confidence. Number 3, what is the foreclosure timeline in my state? The phrase, "what a difference a day makes," is especially meaningful when it comes to a foreclosure situation. In order to preserve your rights and take advantage of available resources, you'll need to be aware of time-sensitive activities. Many places that offer support services require that you contact them long before the deadline for your foreclosure. Also, keep in mind that while the lender may be slow in approving and closing your home loan when you first got it, they may be just the opposite when the opportunity for them to foreclose on you happens. Number 4, what are the common solutions to foreclosure? With most problems, you have a few options for resolution. Foreclosure is no different. Many people lose their homes because they simply did not know that other options were within reach. Set a goal for yourself and begin researching what's involved in achieving that goal. Don't rely on someone else to keep you in the know. You can also connect with a lender, a homeowner support group, or research the options that you may be considering online. A few common solutions that people seek out are refinancing their home, selling the home, loan modification, doing a short sale, doing a deed in lieu of foreclosure, or bankruptcy. Take time and explore how each of these options may impact your life. You may also visit our website for a more detailed explanation of each of these options and more at CompleteMortgageProcessing.com. Number 5. Where can I find help for free? Concerned homeowners can access the information they need about foreclosure from a variety of sources for absolutely free. Your official state website, your official city or county website are an excellent place to begin. These sites will provide you with basic information and then connect you with a reliable government department or even an approved organization that can help you with your unique situation. Remember to stay away from attorneys and loan modification firms that promise to sue your lender and get your home free and clear. Most of them are in it for the money and do not possess the time or expertise to help you achieve that goal. Number 6, how can I identify a foreclosure scam? Some homeowners are getting the double whammy. First, they get scammed into a loan they can't afford, and then they get scammed again into paying thousands to a foreclosure rescue company that promises to get them out of their mess. Some attorneys have become the new criminals of the mortgage fiasco. Today, they might be a DUI attorney, but tomorrow they'll be a mortgage expert who charges as much as $10,000 per case. Oftentimes, these attorneys are simply a facade for those companies who wish to escape the legal requirements for loan modification companies. They have no intention of fighting against your lender in court. Their mission tends to be to get your money and then convince you to file bankruptcy. Here are a few tips for spotting a foreclosure rescue scam. The first thing you'll find is that they talk too much. They overdo it with an attempt to empathize with your situation. It sounds rehearsed, and the conversation tends to center on their desire to save all of the homeowners who happen to be just like you, a victim. The next thing you'll notice is that when you ask a specific question, you get a vague answer instead of the answer to what you actually asked. Then they take you right back to the "I feel your pain" conversation. More often than not, they really can't answer your question because they've never successfully completed a file where a modification was granted or a home was actually awarded free and clear. Their clients are kept in the process for years or until the client runs out of money. Be sure to do your homework because saving your house is your job, not someone else's. Then the next thing you'll notice is that they promise to sue the pants off your lender if your lender's not cooperative. Some even promise to get you millions of dollars in settlement fees and get your house free and clear. Don't believe it. Most cases that resulted in a favorable decision for the homeowner were those that were filed individually, quietly, and discreetly, rather than by being part of a high-profile mass litigation effort. If someone tells you that they can do this for you, ask to see proof or research it for yourself. Look for court case decisions rather than filings, as well as other recorded documents that will support their claims of success. Number 7. How do I conduct a property record search? A thorough property record search can sometimes reveal enough information to bring a foreclosure action to a screeching halt. Lenders count on you to be frightened and uninformed when it comes to foreclosure. Consequently, they feel quite comfortable in turning your file over to a foreclosure mill that typically makes a myriad of mistakes that are clear violations of the foreclosure law. Notifying the court of an illegal foreclosure action or errors in the paperwork may give you the additional time you need to save your home. A few things to look out for are improper or missing assignments, notary errors, incorrect addresses, and robo-signing, just to name a few things. You can find a wealth of information on your official county website using the property owner's name, the property address, and the parcel ID for the property. As you research these documents, you may discover some things that can bring your foreclosure to a stop for the moment. Number 8. What steps will I need to save my home? Once you decide on the foreclosure solution you intend to do, find out exactly what steps are involved in doing it successfully. The lenders have a flow chart that details the exact process they intend to go through to take your home away from you. It would be wise to create your own chart or checklist of what has to be done for you to keep your house. Once you've identified these steps, it's much easier to solicit the help of a friend or family member. They can support you by doing research, making phone calls, writing letters, sending emails, or even attending informational meetings or seminars so that you can make an educated decision. Be prepared to submit as many or more financial documents than what was required when you were originally approved for your home loan. It takes real courage to get through the foreclosure process. Preparation will help you be more confident about what the possibilities are for you and your family. Number 9. How can I communicate with my lender effectively? The foreclosure process is designed to strip you of your confidence, of your pride, of your self-esteem, and definitely of your joy. Every step of the way, practices are put in place to scare you, trick you, and render you absolutely hopeless. But it's up to you to decide if you intend to play that game. Even in the midst of what feels like chaos, you still have choices, usually more than one choice. Take your power back one step at a time. Begin by opening all of your mail. Don't fall for the trick where your right to mediation documents are placed in letter 29 of 30. If you stopped opening after letter 5, which is exactly what they count on you to do, you'll miss it. Call your lender to see if they're genuinely interested in helping. Be aware that you may get a rookie on your first phone call. If that's the case, you can hang up and call back to get a more knowledgeable representative or simply ask for a supervisor. Remember to create a folder to hold your copies of documents and make detailed notes about everything you do, who you talk to, when you talk to them, what action was to be done after that. If by chance you get frazzled, you'll have a good point of reference to put you back on track by looking at your notes. Think about what you intend to say before you make your phone call. That'll help you be more organized. You can also correspond with your lender in writing if you're not down to the wire. Also choose the method of communication that will bring you closest to your goal fastest. Save your energy for talking extensively with the person who actually has the knowledge and the authority to help you with your situation. Number 10, how can I be at peace in and through this situation? You can begin the process of healing by understanding that you are not your house. It's true. Say it with me. I am not my house. You are a person who was whole, perfect, and complete even before you purchased your home. You will remain so whether you decide to keep your house or not. This is simply a curve on the road of life. Be thankful for the lessons and the growth that this situation has brought you. If you haven't found out already, you'll soon find out that this situation will reveal who your friends really are, who has your best interest at heart, and who does not. More importantly, it'll move you into the space of a higher truth, that you really are strong, capable, and that you will persevere. And when you do persevere, remember to pay it forward. There's always someone else who could benefit from the wisdom that you gained through this experience. That's it for this episode of The Educated Homeowner. If you haven't done so already, please visit our website at completemortgageprocessing.com for more helpful information for homeowners and mortgage professionals. We look forward to joining you again on the next episode of The Educated Homeowner.